Atlanta rapper B.o.B sent out a series of tweets claiming that he does not believe the earth is round. He believes that it's flat. Now, when the story first came out, I was skeptical as to whether or not he was being serious. I thought maybe he's trolling some of his followers. But based on the series of tweets, it seems like he's serious. And even Neil deGrasse Tyson chimed in to kind of point out that his assertions of the earth being flat are ridiculous. Now, let me give you a few of those tweets. Here's the first one. The cities in the background are approximately 16 miles apart. Where is the curve? Please explain this.
Oh, shoot, that's so embarrassing, man. I don't know how to begin to address that. Well, this mountain is going up on an incline. You're telling me the whole world's not on an incline? Dude, that's just a picture of that particular area. That's so embarrassing, I can't begin to address it.
I don't know what's going on. I really hope he's going to come out and be like, just kidding, but it doesn't seem like it.
But there is a chance because he had an album drop on January 18th. So the coincidence, like you think it's like, well, that's an interesting coincidence, right? But on the other hand, it turns out, no, on Twitter, he's been doing these insane conspiracy theories for a long time.
Wow.
Unrelated to any album or anything like that. He believes that, of course, we didn't land on the moon. The moon, you think it's round? How would we land on it if it was round?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so that's a NASA conspiracy.
But who's profiting off of lying about the Earth being round? I don't understand that.
The people who don't want you to fall off the edge.
And also, wouldn't we have discovered the corners of the Earth at this point?
Wouldn't people fall off? Like, seriously, did he not think like that never made the news, all the people who fell off the Earth when they walked off of it?
Oh, geez. There's more. There's a lot more. Time-lapse photos of stars from perfect circles. How is this possible? Okay.
Dude. Okay.
All right, there's more. One thing every country can agree on, restricted access to the polls. Here's the UN. We believe you. Is there restricted access to the polls? I mean,
they're super cold. You can go there. I mean, good luck. I don't know.
Like, are people banned from going?
None of this makes any sense.
I don't know. Maybe we're the ignorant ones. Maybe, we've been wrong all along.
I have no idea what is politics. None of this is political. It's just all madness, right? But, like, in some crazy way, he's joined up with the right wing who's like, oh, the UN, you know how the UN are. You know, they have their theories.
Protecting the polls.
Yeah. The UN is protecting its own poll. Okay, so the right wing believes there's the Hobbit homes that they're going to Project 21, and then the U.S. government has Jade Helm 15. It's always got to have a number. Mm-hmm. And so this is Flat Earth 17 or whatever it is. It's unreal.
So, God, there's so many of them. Here's another example of it. Like, people kept responding to him. Like, no, dude, let me explain to you that you're being crazy. And then he would reply with ridiculous tweets like this. So 1,000 miles per hour, he's talking about how quickly the Earth spins, right? Look, and he's like, why, but why don't we feel it? Why don't we feel it?
Yeah. See, like, this is how social media has ruined some people. Because in the old days, he would have just thought this. Like, it could have been, God knows what Elvis Presley thought,
That's so true.
But he didn't have Twitter to go on and be like, oh, right? So we don't know all the other things that he thought in his crazy head and said to his friends. But now everybody's on Twitter, everybody's on social media. They say this stuff out loud, and you're like, wow, don't do it, dude. And then people started punking him. I don't know, but this guy might have been supportive. I don't know. I love MPPB says, keep spreading the truth, B.o.B. I love it. People must know the truth. Sick of lies and deceit. Okay. Okay.
But why would anyone lie about the Earth being flat or round? Like, I don't understand why anyone would lie about that.
No, but the thing is, again, we live in a world where 50% of the country, roughly, believes that 97% of the world's scientists hatched a conspiracy to say that the planet is warming when it's not, in fact, warming.
That's true.
Right?
And it's absurd.
So if you have created a society where you say science isn't true and they're all lying to you and it's one giant conspiracy, well, then you're going to have some percentage of people who go, oh, yeah, I guess all the science get together all the time and decide to lie and make up things like that the Earth is round, right? Or that we landed on the moon, or that there's climate change.
It's so crazy.
I want to quote Rafael Velasquez here. And he started punking him, and he said, everybody's lying to us. The planet is not an actual planet. It's a giant potato.
That sounds delicious. By the way, so Neil deGrasse Tyson, God, I love him. He chimes in and he has answers for all these questions that B.o.B has, and he explains it much better than we ever would. He says, Earth's curve indeed blocks 150, not 170, feet of Manhattan. Most buildings in Midtown are way taller than that. He says Polaris is gone by 1.5 degrees south latitude.
Same thing I was going to say.
Yeah. See, like, look, I gotta keep it real. I only understand Neil deGrasse Tyson when I smoke weed and watch Cosmos. But when sometimes I read his tweets and I'm like, I don't know what that means, but it sounds right.
Totally. So let me read the rest of it. He says you've never been south of Earth's equator, or if so, you've never looked up. I don't know what that means, but I'm positive he's right.
Yeah, look at all the retweets. He knows what he's talking about, man. Famous astrophysicist. Flat Earth is problem only when people in charge think that way. No law stops you from regressively basking in it. And
I like that too, because he's like, you do you, boo. Okay, you're not a politician, so if you want to believe the Earth is flat, have at it, Hoss.
That's right. And then finally he says, dude, to be clear, being 5 centuries regressed in your reasoning doesn't mean we can't all still like your music.
I don't know how B.o.B's music is, but I agree with him too. Hey man, that's like your opinion, man. Doesn't mean your music sucks.